Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Made Easy Hub, where learning English feels simple, natural, and actually enjoyable. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jack. And yes, she insisted on starting today. I had no choice.
Of course I did. Someone has to bring calm and order to this conversation.
That's interesting because today's topic is exactly about that trying to bring order into our very messy lives.
That's true. Today, we're talking about something that every single person struggles with.
Time, or more specifically, time management in real life.
And not the perfect version you see online. Not those perfect morning routine videos where everything looks peaceful and organized.
Yes, because in real life, most mornings look like chaos. You wake up late, your phone is already full of notifications, and somehow you're behind schedule before the day even begins.
Exactly. And that's why this conversation is going to be very real, very honest, and hopefully very helpful.
We're going to talk about small habits, simple ideas, and practical techniques that actually work in daily life.
And we also have a small surprise for you at the end of this episode.
A surprise. Now, I'm interested.
You should be. It's a simple trick, but it can completely change how you manage your day.
All right, now I'm curious. I guess I'll have to stay till the end like everyone else.
Exactly. So let's begin. Jack, let me ask you something. How was your morning today?
Honestly, surprisingly good. I woke up early, didn't hit the snooze button, and even had time to sit quietly for a few minutes.
That already sounds like a big achievement.
It is. Usually, my mornings are a disaster. I wake up late, check my phone immediately, and then everything becomes rushed.
I think a lot of people can relate to that. The moment you open your eyes, you reach for your phone.
Yes, and that's where the problem begins. You think you're just checking one message, but suddenly 20 minutes are gone.
It's like time disappears without asking for permission.
Exactly. It's like a silent thief.
That's a great way to describe it, a time thief.
And the worst part is, it feels like only a few minutes.
Yes, your brain thinks it was 2 minutes, but the clock says 20.
And now your calm morning is gone and your day starts with stress.
That's why mornings are so important. They set the tone for the entire day.
So what's your morning like, Anna? Be honest.
Well, I try to wake up at a fixed time, not too early, not too late, just something realistic.
That already sounds smarter than most people.
And I try not to touch my phone for the first 20 minutes.
That's impressive. I fail at that almost every day.
It's not easy, but it makes a big difference. When I don't check my phone, I feel more in control.
Control, that's the key word.
Yes. When you start your day calmly, you feel like you own your time.
And when you start with chaos, it feels like time owns you.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the biggest problem, distractions.
Let me guess, your phone?
Of course, my phone is both my best friend and my biggest enemy.
That's true for almost everyone.
You open one app, then another, and suddenly you're watching something completely unrelated.
Like watching one short video and then ending up learning how to build a house in the forest.
Exactly. That happens way too often.
And the scary part is it feels normal.
Yes, losing time has become normal.
So how do we fix that?
I started doing something very simple. I don't check social media in the morning.
That's a strong rule.
It is, but it works. If I avoid it in the morning, my whole day becomes more focused.
That makes sense. Because once you fall into that trap, it's hard to come out.
Exactly. It's like quicksand.
All right, let's talk about something practical. How do you plan your day?
I used to make long to-do lists. Very long.
Same here.
And honestly, they didn't help. They made me feel stressed.
Yes, because when you see 20 tasks, your brain just wants to escape.
Exactly. So now I follow a simple rule.
Which is
I only write down 3 important tasks for the day.
only 3?
Yes, just 3, but they have to be meaningful.
That actually sounds very powerful.
It is, because now I know what really matters.
And if you finish those 3,
Then the day is a success.
That removes so much pressure.
Exactly. And if I have extra time, I can do more, but there's no stress.
Let's talk about something interesting. Have you heard of the phrase, eat the frog?
Yes, and it still sounds strange every time.
It does, but the meaning is simple.
Do the hardest task first.
Exactly the most difficult, most uncomfortable task.
Because if you don't do it early, you keep thinking about it all day.
And that mental stress is exhausting.
It really is. It's like carrying a heavy bag the whole day.
So it's better to just finish it early and feel free.
Yes, after that, everything feels easier.
Now, let's talk about focus, because managing time is actually about managing attention.
That's true. So how do you stay focused?
I use a timer.
A timer?
Yes, I work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break.
That sounds like the Pomodoro Technique.
Exactly.
I've heard about it, but I never followed it properly.
You should try it. It makes work feel easier.
Because you know a break is coming?
Yes, and your brain stays fresh. Now, let's talk about focus, because managing time is actually about managing attention.
That's true. So how do you stay focused?
I use a timer.
A timer?
Yes, I work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break.
That sounds like the Pomodoro Technique.
Exactly.
I've heard about it, but I never followed it properly.
You should try it. It makes work feel easier.
Because you know a break is coming?
Yes, and your brain stays fresh.
Let me ask you something difficult. Are you good at saying no?
Honestly, not really.
Same here, I always feel guilty.
But saying yes to everything creates problems.
Because you run out of time.
Exactly, when you say yes to others, you often say no to your own priorities.
That hits hard.
But we can say no politely.
Like offering another time?
Yes, that way you respect both yourself and others. Let's move to the evening. Do you prepare for the next day?
I try to, not always successfully.
Even 10 minutes helps.
What do you usually do?
I choose my clothes, keep my essentials ready, and plan my top 3 tasks.
That saves a lot of time in the morning.
And reduces stress. Let's talk about something very real working from home.
Ah, yes, the place where productivity and laziness fight every day.
Exactly, it sounds comfortable, but it comes with its own challenges.
Like the bed. The bed is always there, watching you, inviting you.
And the kitchen.
Yes, suddenly you feel hungry every 30 minutes.
And small chores start calling you.
Just wash one plate, just clean this corner, just check this thing.
And suddenly, 1 hour is gone.
That's the danger. Small distractions don't feel serious, but they steal a lot of time.
So how do we handle that?
I started creating a small rule for myself.
Which is,
When I'm working, I'm only working, no cleaning, no organizing, nothing else.
that sounds strict.
It is, but it protects my focus.
I do something similar. I create a small work zone.
Like a specific place?
Yes. When I sit there, my brain knows it's time to work.
That's actually very smart. It creates a mental boundary. Now let's talk about something people think is a superpower: multitasking.
Yes, people feel proud when they say, I can do many things at once.
But the truth is, we're not really multitasking.
We're just switching quickly between tasks.
And every switch costs energy.
Exactly. It makes us slower and more tired.
Have you ever tried to reply to messages while watching something?
Yes, and I end up understanding nothing.
Same here. You read the same line 5 times and still don't get it.
That's because your brain is confused.
So what's the solution?
Single tasking.
Doing one thing at a time?
Yes, full focus, no switching.
That sounds simple, but it's actually very difficult.
Because we're used to distractions.
Let's be honest, not every day goes as planned.
That's true. Sometimes everything goes wrong.
Meetings get delayed, traffic happens, unexpected work appears.
And suddenly your perfect plan is destroyed.
Earlier, I used to get very frustrated.
Same here.
But now I try to stay flexible.
That's important because time management is not about control, it's about adjustment.
Exactly. That's why I started using something called buffer time.
Explain that.
I leave small gaps between tasks.
Like extra time?
Yes, so if something goes wrong, I don't panic.
That's actually a game changer. Let's talk about something people often ignore: mental energy.
Yes, because managing time is actually managing energy.
Exactly. You can have time, but if you're tired, it's useless.
So, how do you manage your energy?
I try to do important work when my energy is highest.
Morning?
Yes, usually.
And what about breaks?
Very important. Without breaks, productivity drops.
I learned that the hard way.
What happened?
I tried working for 3 hours without stopping.
And
I made so many mistakes that I had to redo everything.
that's exactly the problem. Now, let's talk about something unusual: doing nothing.
Finally, something I'm naturally good at.
Not that kind of nothing.
Then what?
Intentional rest.
Like relaxing without guilt?
Yes, sitting quietly, going for a walk, looking at nature,
That sounds simple, but people don't do it.
because they feel they're wasting time
But actually, it helps the brain reset.
and creativity improves.
Do you have an example of someone who improved their time management?
Yes, my friend Sarah.
What happened?
She was always busy but never productive.
Classic situation.
She used to multitask all the time.
And probably felt tired all day.
Exactly. So I suggested two things:
Which were?
the rule of three and the 2-minute rule.
Did it work?
Yes, within a week, she felt more in control.
That's impressive. All right, we've waited long enough. You've been talking about this secret since the beginning.
Yes, and I'm actually glad we didn't rush it, because now, after everything we discussed, this rule will make even more sense.
You're building suspense like a movie.
Maybe a little, but trust me, it's worth it.
Okay, I'm ready. Everyone listening is ready. What is it?
It's called the 2-minute rule,
Simple name. That's a good sign.
and the idea is even simpler. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, you do it immediately.
No thinking, no delay.
No delay, no, I'll do it later. Just do it right now.
That sounds almost too easy.
That's exactly why it works, because it removes decision making.
Explain that.
Most of the time, we don't avoid tasks because they're hard. We avoid them because we have to decide when to do them.
So the brain gets tired just thinking?
Yes, even small decisions take mental energy. And when you delay small tasks, they start to pile up.
Like small messages, small chores, small responsibilities.
Exactly, one message becomes 5. 5 become 15.
And suddenly you feel overwhelmed.
Yes, not because the work is big, but because it's unfinished.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Let me give you some real-life examples.
Please do.
If you finish your coffee, washing the cup takes less than 2 minutes.
But people leave it in the sink,
Exactly. And then later, there are 10 cups.
which feels like a big task.
Another example: replying to a short message.
That's definitely under 2 minutes.
Yes, but people read it and think, I'll reply later.
And later becomes never,
Or it becomes a long list of unanswered messages.
which creates stress.
Exactly. The 2-minute rule removes that stress before it even begins.
So it's not just about saving time, it's about saving mental energy.
Perfectly said.
I'm starting to see why this is powerful.
There's another benefit:
What's that?
momentum.
Momentum?
Yes, when you start completing small tasks quickly, your brain feels productive.
Like a chain reaction.
Exactly. One small action leads to another.
So instead of feeling lazy, you start feeling active.
Yes, and that changes your entire mindset.
I like this more and more.
But there's one important thing.
Let me guess: balance.
Yes, you shouldn't use this rule to avoid big tasks.
So no escaping the eat the frog rule.
Exactly. Small tasks should not distract you from important work.
So the idea is handle small things quickly and still focus on big priorities.
Perfect.
This is actually one of the simplest and smartest ideas we've discussed today.
And the best part is anyone can start using it immediately.
No apps, no tools, no planning,
Just action.
This conversation feels different from our usual ones.
How so?
It's not just about learning English, it's about learning how to live better,
That's true because language is part of life.
and time is life.
Exactly.
When we waste time, we're not just losing minutes, we're losing parts of our life.
That's a powerful thought.
It is. But I don't think time management should feel stressful
I agree. It's not about being perfect.
or being busy all the time.
Yes, being busy doesn't always mean being productive.
Sometimes it just means being tired.
Exactly.
I think the real goal is balance
Yes, balance between work and rest,
between focus and relaxation.
between doing and being.
That sounds deep.
Maybe a little, but it's true.
I used to think time management meant filling every minute with tasks.
A lot of people think that.
But now I feel it's more about choosing what matters
Yes, choosing what deserves your time.
and what doesn't.
Exactly.
Because if you don't choose, everything will try to take your time.
Your phone, your work, other people, distractions.
Everything.
That's why awareness is so important.
Awareness of how you spend your day.
And how you feel while spending it.
That's an interesting point.
So if your day is full, but you feel empty, something is wrong.
That hits harder than expected.
Time management is not just about doing more. It's about feeling better.
And living with intention,
Yes, even small changes can make a big difference.
like the rule of 3,
Or the 2-minute rule.
or just taking a proper break.
Or saying no when needed.
All simple ideas, but powerful.
Exactly.
I think the biggest lesson today is this.
What is it?
You don't need to change your whole life in one day.
That's true.
Just start with one small habit.
And stay consistent.
And that's where real change happens.
Slowly but surely. And with that, we've reached the end of today's episode.
It feels like time passed very quickly.
It always does when the conversation is meaningful.
We covered a lot today.
Yes, from morning routines to distractions, from focus techniques to simple habits.
And of course, the 2-minute rule.
Our little secret that is not so secret anymore.
Now it's your turn to use it.
Exactly. Don't just listen. Try it in your real life.
Start small.
Be patient.
And don't expect perfection.
Because improvement takes time.
And that's okay.
We just want you to feel more in control, less stressed, and a little more confident every day.
Because that's what really matters.
And if you enjoyed this episode,
Don't forget to like the video.
subscribe to English Made Easy Hub for more conversations like this.
And share this episode with someone who is always busy, but never productive.
We all know someone like that.
Sometimes it's us.
That's true.
And we have a small challenge for you.
Yes, if you listened till the end, comment the word clock below
So we know you stayed with us.
and tell us one thing you will change from today.
One small action.
Because small actions create big results.
We love reading your thoughts and experiences,
It makes this feel like a real community.
not just a podcast.
Exactly.
Thank you for giving us your time today.
We truly appreciate it
Take care of your time.
because your time is your life.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.